Hello and welcome back. Oh, good, it's the morning time. How rare for me to be up this time. I'd rather stream during the morning because streaming at 3 in the morning instead of 2 in the afternoon. I feel like I'm the only one on the entire planet awake on this side of the globe. That's just probably pretty much true. I used to do a lot of study sessions in school. I was like super late, like 4 or 5 a.m. But those days are really like gone now. Probably for the best. Okay, show this up. Oh, it was so difficult for me to choose my next game. I really struggled with it. I couldn't tell you how much I deliberated and thought, oh, I'll do one game, then I switched to thinking I'll do another game, or even just doing a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. Something short so I could like take a break and think about it. This is a dumbass choice for me to make. For one reason, that's because I'm pretty sure nobody knows Mother 3 exists, so the algorithm will never send anybody to watch this video, ever. If you're here or watch this at any point, congratulations, because I'm guessing there aren't too many people who play this game, because it's not released. This is a fan translation version of it. You have to patch the actual game manually to do, which is nuts. So I wanted to play this game because I've seen Earthbound 1 before, and I have played the very beginning of this game, so it's going to be mostly blind, and I played that many years ago, perhaps 5 or 7 years ago. So, blind pretty much. I remember the basic story beats, but Mother 3 is supposed to be basically the same as Earthbound, which Omori is based off of, and that's why I want to play it so much. There are good reasons for me to play this game for sure. But unlike Earthbound, this game deals with a lot more depressing themes, I hear, and it has apparently an anti-capitalist message, which is surprising to me. I saw rumors of that when I was looking up a little bit about the game. I didn't want to spoil anything, so that was intriguing. We've got some complexity, much like Omori, and we've got some themes of sadness, which we'll probably get to at some point. I wanted to play Lisa because it was dark, but I just needed something to cheer me up a little bit. And this has the same sort of like lovable character vibe as well. Whereas Lisa has a lot of hateable characters in it, which is super different. So I wanted to transition to something that was kind of similar and that Omori was echoing. I don't know if Omocat's played Mother 3 or Earthbound 2, whichever you prefer to call it. No idea. She definitely has based the game off of Earthbound 1, which is actually, there are 3 Earthbound games. Mother 1, 2, and 3. And I could play Earthbound, which I'm tempted to do, but I think this game's got more polish, better game mechanics, should be a little easier for me to get through. I'm notoriously bad at turn-based RPGs. I'm better at action games, but you know, like turn-based RPGs have better story a lot of the times than any other game, so that's why I'm playing them. So that's what I'm here for. Is there anything else I want to talk about before we start? Probably not. Oh, I don't have my chat up. Just a second. That should be working. Oh, there's one other thing, housekeeping thing. My other mic is being borrowed right now, so I'm using a worse mic. I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but there you have it. Okay, I think that's everything. We can start now. I got my tea and we're ready to rock. Oh, I have a controller. So hopefully it works. What shall we name ourselves? Probably don't care. I think that just sets a default to Lucas. There we go. I'm just gonna use all the default names. It's just my thing I do. Claws. Claws the Ephemeral. I know a little bit about this game, so it's a joke. Flint. Yep. The Beloved Mother. Don't care. Inoa. Inoa. The Brave and Smart Dog. Boney the Dog. I like that. That's cute. What's your favorite homemade food? Omelets. Pasta. Oh, you can get a random one. Well, we just finished playing Omori, so we're gonna pick steak. Since there's apparently no, oops, I can't even get to backspace. There's no default really. It's just random. Maybe the default's supposed to be omelet. I'm not sure. We're gonna do steak. Favorite thing? Oh my gosh, love home run, Mac, top spec, Mount Fuji, camera, watering. Home runs, Mach. What's a Mach? That's speed. Top spec. What are these? Mount Fuji. Yeah, Mount Fuji's probably my favorite of those choices. I like mountains and scenery. Mountains are challenging. You can climb them. It feels good, but it's just like a harmless, healthy adventure. Kind of reminds me of playing like a difficult game. I've never been to Mount Fuji, but I have been up mountains. So Rocky Mountains specifically. That's it. Okay. What a nice family. Oh boy. It immediately makes me like, oh God, I wish I had such nice things going on in my life. Um, Medium text speed. Yeah, that's probably fine. Uh, text speed. Medium should be fine. I don't think it matters too much. Colors. Ooh, plain. Plain looks very wholesome and natural, which I think is what they're going for. I also like mint, but we're gonna go plain. It's a little warmer. I think that's the point of this game. Is this okay? Yes. Just a second. My nose is acting up. I have a bad nose. Sometimes I have to take a little medicine for it. Another game with good music. This is much more actiony and movie cinematic, but certainly energetic. This is probably one. Well, I mean, this is the best Game Boy Advance game ever released. The only thing that competes with is probably the. It's just the best Game Boy game is what I meant to say ever released between all three of the systems. The only thing that competes with it is Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color, I think. Although there are definitely a lot of contenders. I haven't beaten it, so I say that assuming it's the best. But I played the beginning and it already was blowing me away. So I'm just like, that can plus the praise that I've heard. It's pretty convincing. Starting in the middle of things. I'm just gonna make sure that everything's working. Okay, apparently the desktop audio is not picking up for some reason. Okay, sorry. So there's no audio for the beginning. So all my commentary about the opening music was wasted somewhat. Good thing I checked that. I'm like inexperienced, but at least I checked it. Alright. If you want to re-listen to it, I'm sure the beginning's on YouTube somewhere. Alright. My my twin brother, wants to play. Gotta get out of bed. This is typical of me. I love sleeping. Omori has a huge theme of sleeping, so that was very relevant to me. I like to sleep to avoid shit in real life, and sometimes I have strange or interesting dreams that are distracting. I think anybody who plays Omori probably understands that feeling, because I think it's it's based off the name Hikomori. I'm sure that's a common theme in people's lives or interest in that sort of topic. But luckily, Lucas lives a pretty nice life, so he gets to come out of bed and actually do something good for the rest of his day. A little bit different from Omori. But Omori has a lot of good memories of summer vacation, so this is our version of it. This is our previous good life. I know something interesting. They have a perspective in this room, so it's at a slant. The beds are slanted and the walls are slanted to give it sort of a I guess false perspective, so we can see more detail. I like that. It's good attention to detail. This game has a very distinctive look, but it uses super old school graphics and technical what do you call it? Technical graphics. Can I run or anything? Let's try all the buttons. Oh, that did something. Okay, we can see some of our stats there. Should we start and select this stuff? That's good. Cool. Can't run in here, but that's probably normal. Super cozy, super nice home. We're obviously meant to realize that Lucas has a good life when he starts off. No problem here. Talks about mom. Good morning, Mr. Sleepyhead Lucas. Claus has been up for a while playing with Dragos. With the little drums. Do some calming and like energetic morning music. Nah, we should probably change. Is it like Wind Waker where you can play the whole game in your pajamas? Probably not. Alright, let's go back down. Oh, here we go. It's a little painting of the scenic landscape behind. What a good life. Now, I'm gonna preface this. This is a good life for sure, and I think they honestly portray it. It's a little idyllic, though. You know? But I'm a pessimist sometimes, and I think that maybe I go way too far with that, and that it is possible to have a nice life like this, don't you think? I should hope so. You're up, sleepyhead. This must be like the uncle or something. Today's the day you head back home. Ah, head back home. Are we visiting? I see. Maybe this is like our uncle or grandfather's home or something. I don't know who Alec is, but this gives me uncle vibes. We run. I'm really suspicious of this. If we don't figure that out, I will try to set up my... Please don't continue. Alright, game. Alright, game. That's a bit... that's obviously a bit of a contrivance, but... A frog, ooh. Look at these cute little piggies. What are you? A cow? Moo. All cows, no matter what they're thinking, go moo. It'd be handy to remember that. That's true. They don't really make too many other noises. Cluck, you late riser, that's true. I was daydreaming my day away. I did that today too, yeah, I didn't get up too early. It's like, what is it, 3 p.m.? Story is a series of memories. Memories are remembered with other memories, and in turn become memories themselves. If you don't take care to preserve your memories, you'll forget them. So remembering your memories creates new memories, is what this game's trying to tell us, which I believe is actually accurate. You can change your memories by like going over them. If you don't take care to preserve your memories, you'll forget them. Another important theme of remembering your childhood and trying to preserve it. So these Omori and this game are going to be tightly linked. I can already feel it coming in the wind. So if you're watching Omori, I hope that at least piques your interest. I mean, that's why I finally settled on playing this game, and it took me a while to decide. Perhaps it's something that I should pay attention to. So please, tell us, frogs, your memories of everything so far. Save your game. Frogs go hop, apparently. I thought they went ribbit, but that's okay. Save. Cool. Oh, this does do something. Oh, we can dash. Ah, I figured it out. There is run, but you have to like hold it down for a second. Excuse me. T went down, funny. As you can see, I haven't played this game in like 5 or 7 years, so I remember nothing about it. So this is virtually a blind playthrough, and there will be a point where I won't remember nothing because I haven't played it. Dragos is a T-Rex. This doesn't surprise me because I have seen this part before. It's pretty dope, though. And you can't put dinosaurs in anything anymore. It's just not cool. It's like dorky. But there are like T-Rex dinosaur dogs in Elden Rings, and I was like, that's so funny because it's like obviously a cop-out because they wanted like dinosaurs, but they didn't want to put like straight dinosaurs because it's like cheesy or whatever. So I think they made them dog dinosaurs just so they could kind of make it more Souls game-esque or from Softy, you know? I love those T-Rex dogs in there though. They're pretty scary. Good. Oh no, this is a tutorial I really didn't need to. Maybe I do need to know this, it's been a hot minute. Actually, I already figured it out, but that's okay. Thing called a B button. I'll hold it for a second and let go. Doing this will let you dash. Ah, the meta. Got him! Got him! Your turn, Lucas. Give it a try. Yep. Okay. You'll never succeed with such a solemn look on your face. Oh, Lucas is not so projecting of a happy emotion, says Claus. That was true for anything, just relax. Huh, I don't know about that, but whatever. Did it. For all of... Cool. Do you guys want me to do it again or some shit or what? Harder you run to them, more the Dragos like it. Make way for the great mole cricket. This motherfucker. He's trying to see him. I can't just sit idly by when I hear someone's play fighting. I'm gonna wipe the floor with all of you. Get in my way and you're in for a world of pain. Nice. Look at him. He's ferocious. We did get a tutorial. Excellent. Oh, yeah, this is a musical game. Oof. I forget how you do it. Oh, yeah, if you time it to the beats of the music, you do more damage. I was never good at this, but I did do it once just there, so apparently I kind of remember. We'll see how that goes. From what I remember, you don't need to master that, but it makes the game a lot easier. Mole Cricket Hole Stadium. Hmm. Well, br- br- that was random. You know what? I stepped on a mole cricket. I hope it's alright. Oof. It's probably alright. Lunch is ready, everyone. I made you your favorite boy's steak. Ah, there we go. Just like how Mori likes it. Ah, what a great game. You too, Dad. Ah, so he's the grandfather. I wasn't too sure. He gave off uncle vibes, but he was pretty old, so I wasn't too sure. Now then. Looking at the camera? Yeah. Um, this game's got the meta in it. Omori does not have much meta, but it did have like the whole you have to actually forgive Omori Basil in real time kind of thing, which is definitely a little bit of meta. It's just it's veiled meta for sure. Um, talk to frogs. Yeah, I don't know. It's not too tedious or troublesome. She's talk to frogs as often as you can. Plus, saving is absolutely free. Now then, it's time for me to return to the story. Very good advice. We should probably be saving often. Do you like steak? So me and Omori have that in common. Much like Omori, I do have the same problem where I don't always take action. I prefer to like mm, avoid doing things, but I've outgrown that. That was more me when I was younger. The same as ours. We make a good match. True. During eating, we need to get ready to go home. We have to go through the forest to get back, so you'll need to leave early. Or will need to leave early. Don't be silly. I bet the kids can make it there on their own. It's that safe. I bet you could even handle it, Lucas. Ha 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 ha. Quit bullying me. This is a Hinawa's letter. Dear Flint, just like you said they would, the children have been running around the mountains and fields tirelessly since the moment we have arrived. Claus is as daring and full of energy as ever, while Lucas is still a bit coddled, but neither one seems tired of playing at all. My father seems sad to say goodbye to his grandchildren after seeing them for the first time in so long, but we should be home by this evening. I had forgotten how nice and refreshing the mountain air is. You've always covered in the smell of sheep back in Tazimili village, so I really wish you could have been here to take in this air. The next time we visit, let's ask one of our neighbors to tend to the sheep so we can all come up here as a family. Claus, Lucas, and I were always thinking of you. When we get home this evening, I'll start cooking some of your favorite steak right away. With love, your dearest Tinawa. So Hinawa is clearly a person who's pretty good at communicating, kind of like speaker mind. That's interesting. I've got messenger birds. How rustic. What's with the music? Something's interrupting the normal, wholesome tranquility. So we definitely get from this game that the idea that human nature is naturally good. I won't comment more than that because I've just taken the game as it is. But yeah, we get the intro again. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what that orb is. Was that the flying thing that went by? Who knows? Obviously, the title screen, you've got the nature and the metal. So we've got two competing natural states versus like unnatural states that like leave human beings unhappy. So there'll definitely be a heavy theme of that in the game. It's going to be really obvious. big ass explosions. Some rock music kind of thing going on. Gonna jump right into the action. Looks like some other family, and something's happening. Animals are freaking out. That was an elk. I think that's an elk. These guys. These are like the Florida dudes. They're blowing up the forest. Oh, it's setting it on fire. That's pretty bad. Are you the fireman? Everyone's in town's freaking out, caught them by surprise. Some mischiefs afoot. Night of the funeral. Well, okay, someone we know is gonna die. Obviously, I'm pretty dang sure. I hear this game can get pretty sad, so we have to definitely gonna brace ourselves for that again. But Flint, it's a fire! Sunshine Forest is on fire in a huge fiery, flamey fire. He's freaking out. Super important. Well, we better not dilly-dally. So Flint's like a dependable person who takes action when he needs to, for sure. You gotta do something quick, Flint. It's the forest. The forest is on fire. Flint kind of represents our typical idea of what a hero should be in Western culture, I think. Even though this is a Japanese-made game, Earthbound's known for being inundated with Americana, so... and Hero's like a dependable, pulls himself up by his bootstraps, takes action, and tries to maintain justice and peace kind of character. So I'm pretty sure they're going to play with that trope because Lucas is the opposite. Supposedly the opposite. He's posited as that way and treated that way. But he's the main protagonist, so we know he actually ends up being the real hero at some point. Who would lock their door in a village as peaceful as ours? Flint. The doorknob. Oh. There's lots of humor in this game. It's really funny. Doorknob. I mean Flint. It's no time to be dozing off. There's a huge fire in Sunshine Forest. Bad times like this call for reckless nice guys like you. That's how they call him. Please come, Flint. Yeah, so he's like a classic hero archetype. Hell yeah. Fuck, there's an answer to no. What? That's too easy. Of course, I'll fall behind you. What's so wrong with that? I have to like falling behind people. Making fun of the classic RPG tradition of following behind people. Looks like we can run as well. Let's talk to the dog quickly. He's hiding something inside the doghouse. Ah, well, we got a weapon from that. A paltry weapon, but that's a caramel. Caramels aren't useful? You're probably right about that. Ooh, great. We're tough now. An ordinary hat. Dagnabbit. So this is Lucas and Claus's actual house. We're gonna hustle. Oh, like the fireman's like got a bit of a chipper step. I want to ram the frog, and okay. I can stop running. Awesome. This again. Cool. Next frog you meet. I don't want to take my time because like this is bad RP, but at the same time, yeah, RPG games. Here we are, case in point. Leave shit around everywhere for you to get if you explore, and sometimes it's critical for winning the game. So I like to try to RP a little bit because these are story games, but Ah, Flint, the whole sky north of here is pitch black with smoke. That's pretty bad. Let's get going. Stop. Nope, no problem here. Wrong button. And the four sketches on fire, Claus and Lucas and Hinowat will be stuck out there. Oh, so this is the same night, and they're traveling on their own. Okay, this isn't like in the future or anything. I don't know if I want to like look around because it feels like bad RP, but at the same time, let's just go. We should talk to some of these people. This is like part of the story, I guess. Ah, Flint, the Sunshine Forest is on fire. Oh, I maybe give a hint too. Yes. Oh wait, I'm actually pretty busy, you know, and you know how it is. Sorry, I'll leave everything to you today, Flint. Oh, this guy's not as brave as us. That's pretty humiliating. Mr. Flint, you should probably take whatever Thomas says with a grain of salt. Just that kind of person he is. You're saying the Sunshine Forest is on fire. If that's true, better get our butts out here before the fire calls our village too. We really should, but we're gonna talk to everybody to get to know them. Lisa, Thomas, what are you running around acting like a siren for? Honestly now, you better not cause too much trouble for Flint. So Thomas is the fireman, and these people are kind of like mocking him. If you eat something from the map lobby and map owning maps, it must be a map, yes. Please feel free to take one with you. Well, if you're worried about Lighter's shack deep inside Sunshine's forest, yes, I marked the area on the map for you. I remember Lighter is the guy that we saw in the previous cutscene who's got the big log. So, his house is probably the most in danger because he's a lumberjack, I guess. So that's going to be important probably in a minute. R button-ish. R button is the map, okay. Is my R button not working? Maybe it's because I'm not in the forest yet. Yep, I'd love to. He's Pusher. I stay and I will all go up and smoke literally. Pusher. Pusher can be someone who's like refers to as salesman, but I'm not sure. He's probably just like the most well-off person in the town. He's a bit arrogant. I mean, I should be rushing, but these are all important characters, so I don't want to miss out on stuff. Yeah, I know. Figured it out. I immediately wanted to figure that out. Thanks for reminding me. Honestly, if I, yes, okay. I completely agree, but we do want to meet everybody because it's important characterizations. The frogs don't mind to be random, so we'll just liberally random. It's all well and good, right? If they don't mind, then I don't mind. It just doesn't do anything effectively. Flint, the Sunshine Forest, which is west of the crossroads and past the prayer sanctuary, is apparently on fire like crazy. So explanation-like. Don't worry, dude. Who are you? Mr. Flint, if you lose your way, be sure to check the signposts and message boards. I'm telling you this out of kindness of my heart, just so you know. Right, we know where to go, though. It's west. I don't think we have time to do anything else. Oh yeah, this guy. He's like super tall. I remember this guy. This game has such cool and quirky like style choices, which I love. He's not very talkative. What's this? Oh, not excellent. We can eat that if we're hungry. What do you want? Bird? Sparrow advice. For this little bit, I'm going to use game link rather than comparisons. You can bring up the menu by pressing start. Yeesh. Pause the game. A special Game Boy Advance feature, if I recall. No, do not. Don't even think about it. Rare. That pun probably works better in Japanese. Sparrow like for sure, and Even if I did go on ahead, I just know I do no help at all. What should I do? Okay. It's up to us this time. Flames are starting to come our way, so we ran here with all our might, but old lighter and little fuel are still stuck in the forest. So this is Lou and some other guy. Okay. This is the sanctuary. Okay, we're gonna go check it out quickly. This is super bad RP, but and I all have happiness. Jonal is a religious man. Like, good to see you here. I think it's only proper to offer prayer here before going into the forest. I see we have a light dragon and a dark dragon. They kind of look like the symbol of yin and yang, so maybe this is a reference to Taoism. It could also be a reference to Zoroastrianism because they have like a good force and an evil force. I have no idea. Oh, I have to say my actual name. Oh, wait. I don't want to say my actual name because I'm keeping it a secret for now as a streamer. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be Colt. There you go. Like the guy in Deathloop. The game's gonna talk directly to us at some point. Yes, I forgot. And they're gonna use your actual name to give us a little bit of surprise when he wants to address us personally. Like I said, this game's next level, and it has a lot of different like layers to it. It's probably gonna do it near the end, so we'll probably mostly forgotten by then. Yeah, I remember there's hot springs in this game, and it makes me so jealous because I wish we had hot springs like where I live or something. But we do not. Death Stranding has a lot of hot springs as like a theme as well. Which is a little callous. Flint, thanks Evans, you're here. I think Lighter and Fuel are still stuck inside the forest. Don't worry, I'll hold back these rubberneckers. Guess they are rubberneckers. What are you doing? Mike. Oh, it's you, Flint. I thought I saw someone as manly as me walking this way. The smoke is terrible with my sensitive throat. I can't continue any further. It's a cookie instead. Let this slightly unclean and not very tasty cookie be of use. Please let it be of use. So it's just playing off of tropes in RPGs. The tropes that the game has to replicate to RPG gameplay tropes are there for a reason. They like help keep the action up and like provide actual gameplay to keep the game interesting. So having consumable items is part of that. But the game's gonna make fun of it, of course. We're gonna fight this dang old bat. I was gonna try to avoid it, but I was like, whatever. We should just attack. Tam. Cool. I'm trying to do the timing thing, which is a good thing I got this controller because if I was clicking the keyboard and doing that, it would be super annoying for all of you guys. So that's good. Turn down the desktop audio a little bit. Okay, we're gonna need that nut bread, so that's good. Where's the hot springs, I think, up ahead, so we can do these fights and get away with it. It's got some, like, surf music. It's like California. I'm not very good at timing it to the music. I swear to God I'm doing it right, but... I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'll keep trying. If I get the hang of it, so be it. Hello. Where could Isaac be? Oh, yeah. A bracelet. Okay, that's probably an item. We can equip it. The good thing I like about these Earthbound games is that they tend to be like pretty simple and easy with the management. Okay, we have to be equipping it. Duh. Probably other. Perfect. Alright. Which is good for me because I'm bad at RPGs, so anything that gets like starts to get crazy complicated, I tend to be horrible at. Luckily, after playing Omori, hopefully my skills are a little bit better. It's got some my practice back in. Omori doesn't really require you to be like super good at it, so that's fine. Oh my god, this music. Oh. Oh. This makes you want to melt. Some good ass music right there. Book, yeah. We're gonna save again. Yes, please. Should have brought some snacks. I'm constantly hungry. It's like a terrible impulse control in that field. Yo. Maybe one day I'll actually get the timing event, but in case I don't, that's just too dang bad. I apologize that the mic's terrible, but we'll have the better mic back next time. It should be pretty soon. I didn't want to delay, so I just thought I'd start the game anyways. I breathed in too much smoke. Layer's sun fuel still aren't back yet. I'm pretty sure they're stuck inside the forest. This is Bronson. Don't worry about me, go help them. So there's a lot of tough guys in the village. There's Mike, who claims to be pretty tough but couldn't get very far. Bronson, who's really tried his hardest by the looks of it and still couldn't get very far. I guess we smoke a lot of cigars because we're super manly, so we can take this smoke no problem. Just making a joke at Flint's expense. Flint's actually pretty genuine, likable by the looks of it, though. Plus, you know, Lucas and Claus are pretty good kids, so must be a decent father. I shouldn't use that rationale because Aubrey's a pretty decent kid, but it looks like her parents didn't nurture her very much. So, it looks like they're just causing more trouble. We're not going to run to the fire, we're going to get hit by it, so. Is this a sprout mole? A Yama monster. Oh, it's a yam, yo. That's making me hungry, yo. I have to make some food in a minute. Ooh, I got 2 hits in. Okay, this music got get better. I do like the rhythm thing. I wish they'd just do this in more games. I like it. I know it kind of only fits the Mother series, but I think they could throw it in any game. It would just be kind of like fun. It gets you thinking about the music while you're battling more than just like tediously waiting, which is a huge improvement to like the feel of the battles. You just have to not worry too much about getting it perfect every time, which is tough. If you're really, really good, you can just whoop everybody. We could probably just skip these guys. Yeah, I'm terrible at these. I got it one time. Sure, there's people out there who are pros and they can just like perfectly hit it every time. That's okay. I'll just pretend like I'm doing good and then it doesn't matter, right? There's so many of these. Do I really need to fight all these guys? It's just so fun though. I mean, this music is so often. Oh, nice. See, I guess maybe Alec was right. If you're relaxing, you better. At least when it comes to music. I prefer fighting games, and so arrhythmic skills are more useful. You want to break your opponent's rhythm up, interrupt it. You must be lighter, yeah. Lighter, you alright? Oh, he's twitching. Oh, Flint. Oh, Thomas. Dang, damn it. I tried to beat these things up, but more just keep coming. I can't get past them. What are they? Those bees or whatever we saw earlier? What is that thing, a bug? Don't know, they're going around the forest lighting fires. But never mind that, Fuel's still at home. What? Fuel's still in your shack? Flint, you go help Fuel. I'll look after it later. Alright. I'm just gonna make sure there's no loot to the right here. Oh! Yeah, that's what happens if you rush. So I want to make sure we don't miss any key helpful items. Ooh. Coming from all sides. Yeah, we'll probably have to fight them. They're fireflies. Oh. I think they're robots of some sort, though. Ooh, this is a tough fight. I probably should have went back and healed. Oh crap. I also should probably heal with my items. Trying to like do the rhythm, so I'm like focused on that too much. Alright. We're gonna need to heal ourselves. I don't know what these do, but these guys are pretty weak though. So it won't be a problem. Let's just fight them. It might have been a waste. I don't know. I swear I got him. I don't know what the beat is. Yeah. Such a perfectionist. I just gotta get the beat right. Tag nabbit. The beat him though. Doesn't matter. What's our HP at? Ooh, pretty low. Okay, we're gonna want to do something about that before we get caught in another fight. We got a lot of healing, so we're just gonna go ahead and use them. You want to use your weakest ones mostly first. So you're not gonna want to use those in combat, right? Okay, we got a lot of HP, so we're gonna fill it totally up here. We could have just gone back, I guess, to the shack, but whatever. I really recommend you save, yes. I agree. That's probably good advice. Oh. He's hiding in a barrel of water. Guess that explains how he's able to survive here at the moment. What the hell? He's eaten by a bee. I can't believe he was so easily beaten. You could probably bust into it by ramming into it. Okay, let's do that then. Boom. That's where action is fuck. Let's ignore that. Oh, I guess we cannot. It's a flying mouse. That's like literally what it is. Okay. Boom, baby. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Some of these songs I get better. The slower ones I think I understand a little bit better. Still a tough fight though. Oof. We didn't get too many extra damage for our crazy combo either, but it's worth doing. Okay, because we don't want to heal in the middle of a fight too much, we're going to heal preemptively. Oh, it's a little bit of a delay, but this is a turn-based game, so that don't matter. Fuel is definitely in a bad spot. He's probably afraid to die at the moment. Yes, I can see that. Got it. Because we're brawny as heck. Boom, we saved him like a true... or in South America, what do they call it? Gauchos? G-A-U-C-H-O. I just read a short story by George Louis Borg this morning about a gaucho, I think that's what it was pronounced, who is like the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest, and he tries to like overcome his boss, but his boss has decided to kill him like a long time ago, and like just doesn't care about what he does. It's an interesting story. It's called Dead Man, I think. I'm pitch black and covered in soot, but I'm alive. Oh, you're pitch black too, Mr. Flint. Thank you, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Thank you so much, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Oh yeah, we need to let my dad know I'm okay. So everybody respects Flint a lot, as you can see here. Flint's like this strong, stoic, arbiter of justice kind of type person who tries to make life better for people by like direct action for sure. I love his coverage, so that's pretty funny. This game is super funny. It really makes me sad that I know nobody's even gonna watch this video because it's such a rare game. I think probably I don't have the titles up correctly, so I'm gonna fix that quickly. Because I don't think I've done that. I'm not really sure how to do it, but let's figure that out now. Yeah, it says I'm streaming a Mori, so we're gonna want to fix that. How do we do it? Don't you just love learning shit on the fly? Stream manager, that would probably be it. And so I guess I should do this preemptively next time. Plain mother. I'm sorry, you can probably hear this with the clicking. The 3 slash. I'm gonna put Earthbound too, so if there's anybody who likes Earthbound, they can find it easier because it's kind of got alternate titles. Category 3. Okay, they have a thing for Mother 3, so that's nice. Perfect. So now the tag's right, so people can actually find this dang stream. Perfect. Alright, so we should be able to continue. Yes, we were. Good, and I think that'll fix the title when it saves as well. It should help. So I don't have to rename them all manually. We don't really need to fight anything because I'm pretty dang sure Flint's not going to need his levels too much longer. Oh, bumped into him anyways. That's okay. Gives me another chance to practice my rhythm. Oh, critical hit. Became tame. Oh, so we're not killing them. Just beating the insubordination out. I'm okay with that. Mostly. It's a yam, okay? Everybody wants to beat up yams because they're tasty. Alright, we got out. That's good. We're gonna go to the It's hot springs. We need to heal. Plus, we're covered in soot. Yeah. Oh, this music. Japanese sure love their bath cultures. There's a new show on Netflix where a guy who makes Roman baths travels in time to like modern Japanese bath culture and he gets inspired from it. Uh, which is cool. The Romans also really love their baths, so that's interesting. Okay, is there anything else we have to do here? Nope. Thank you, game, for clearing that up. Hell yeah. Boom. What are you guys up to? Hi! Don't know who you are, Mr. Pitch Black guy, but thanks a million for saving fuel. Wow, you really are. You really pitch black. Oh, Mr. Flint and Fuel. You're both pitch black, but I knew it was you the instant I saw you. Huh? Oh, this injury. Actually, about that. Yes, this injury. Abby was attacked by some bizarre flying mouse thing with bug wings. Just went chomp and bit into her head. Ow. That makes sense. If it didn't, I could explain it to you again. It made sense to me. That was a very easy to understand explanation. Don't explain anything twice to me in this game. And I'm gonna miss something important, no doubt. That's okay. Okay, at least you're safe. You get the feeling all doesn't end perfectly well. Another theme of churches in this game, which is echoed in Omori. I forget if the original Earthbound has churches in it. Don't know. But this one does. We don't have to do anything here. Okay, let's talk to Thomas since he helped us out so much. Flint, you pitch black and covered in soot. But you're alright. Is this some sort of play on words in Japan that I just doesn't translate? It's funny, but I feel like there's more to this joke that we're just not getting, maybe. Being the responsible man that I am, I managed to bring lighter here. Hurry and let him see fuel. I get the feeling this is like a play on words. But... ew, he's toast. That voice, is that you, Fuel? You're alright. What in the world happened to you? You're pitch black and covered in soot. It must be some kind of play on words or something, so they do like to say it a whole lot. What about you, Dad? You busted your leg. Well, this ain't nothing. All I gotta do is twist it like so and then do this and then, ow, oh, gosh, cuss darn it. Boss, what in the world are you doing? Fixing my injuries, obviously. What does it look like? Anyways, we sure are lucky Flint showed up when he did. Yeah, he and Lighter's always been quarreling buddies since they were a kid. It's enough to make me jealous. Thanks, Flint. Guess I showed my not-so-tough side, huh? I owe you one for today. I think that could be the first time I've heard the boss thank anybody. You're right. The only thing that can make this any stranger could start pouring rain. Which it's going to do, of course. This game has a lot of themes about like the magic of nature and stuff. And how it's like a free gift to humanity, that kind of stuff, you know? Oh, doesn't that sound nice though? Especially after all the chaos of the fire. This game knows how to tell a story. Oh, and everyone's gone a little bit back to normal. Their soot's been washed off. So it seems like everything's been fixed. Everything's been saved. We know that's not going to be the case, but for now. So this is the funny thing, because this is a typical adventure story. Everything resolves peacefully because heroic actions. But we're going to have a much harsher story appear pretty soon, as far as I remember. And the answer won't be so simple. But for now, this game seems to be pretty straightforward. There you are, Flint. We're all patched up now. lots of very useful people in this town. It's a good thing even if you only suffered light injuries. That's good. So he's not toast. It's been a while since Tasmilli's last had rain. Flint, please go and get some nice rest. Yekin. Oh, the pig masks, yeah. I wonder if the pig masks are a reference to Animal Farm. I don't think so. I think it's just like just a uniform, but it signifies to us that they're not well-meaning people. We'll see more about them later, though. Yeah. Well, we don't know. Flint's own family could be in danger, and yet he went directly to save fuel despite that. Because he knew he could immediately help there, which is pretty selfless of him. But these guys are a bit goofy. Ooh, some slow lounge jazz. Wow. Wait, what did that say? Please use the bathroom before eating the hay. You should brush your teeth too. Good advice. My husband is such a wimp. He was a nervous wreck during the fire. I was worried more about him than the fire. Cheers to the rain. Putting out the fire. Who's your husband? Betsy? Oh, this guy's probably. Maybe? Which help later. But if something ever happens again, I promise I'll help you out. You must be tired. You should get some rest. The room on the farthest is unoccupied. They got the animated lanterns there. That's super cute and like atmospheric for sure. You can still hear the rain subtly on the roof. This game's crazy. The GBA basically has enough power to run pretty much anything in like the pixel style. So they try to take advantage of it here for sure. And the audio is like much better than previous Game Boy games. This sounds like it's just straight recorded audio. Oh, that you'd find anywhere in a movie or whatever. Game Boy Advance is that weird period where it's like retro, but they're still like as polished as any modern indie game. So it's like retro, but not retro. Yes. How long have we been streaming for? An hour? Okay. I want to do more, but I'm super hungry. Even though I just ate, but that's life. I tend to do like the beginning slower and think about it and absorb the game, and then when we get to the end, I tend to like want to rush through it and just gobble down the rest of the story. You know, that just happens. I think for the end of Amore, I did like 7-hour stream, which was just, I do not regret it though, because like sometimes you want to let yourself get fully immersed and you forget about everything else, and sometimes you want to take part of the game, play it, and then come back to it later after you've like thought about it or integrated it into your own life. Especially, I feel when I'm just starting a game, because there's a lot that I'm trying to become familiar with and build my own rapport with, emotionally and with like my analysis of it. So I think we're gonna take a break here on that note, because that just makes sense to me. And it's an hour, it's a pretty good chunk of time. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. This is obviously, I think, a good choice. I'm already connecting with it. Hopefully this all works. There might be some problems. I think the audio or the video is off or something with my timing, but I promise to get this stuff fixed as we move along. If there is any problems, yeah, I apologize. I am getting a new video camera probably soon. And the better mic will be back tomorrow, so that should be fixed. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and thanks for the support. And I can see myself totally getting through this game completely. I'm already hooked. Like I'm glad I picked this one. Yeah. Bye bye.